Look who it is! Man, come on, Rob. Why are you getting the cops called on us, man? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So the AMP Research Power Step running boards are still going on sometime in the very near future. Not today, because today we're installing the Magnaflow exhaust on not only one, but two trucks. First and foremost, I need to take this rear bumper off the truck because I bought a new rear bumper. Well, not a new rear bumper, it's a takeoff rear bumper from another Silverado just like mine that has the cutouts in the back of the bumper designed for the dual tip, the rear exit style exhaust system that I have here from Magnaflow. So that bumper's going on first. I'll go ahead and take this bumper off, put the new one on, and then we can get to installing the Magnaflow exhaust. Here has the dual tip exhaust cutouts on the back of it, as well as these like dummy exhaust tip things, or whatever you want to call these right here. These are coming off, and we can run the Magnaflow exhaust straight through, give it a more natural look. I think that'll look pretty sick. But before we install that exhaust, this bumper needs to go onto this truck, so this bumper right here needs to come off, and then Rob should be here momentarily as well. He's bringing over his Gladiator Rubicon, and we're doing a Magnaflow exhaust on that truck as well, so there should be some rev offs at some point in today's video. Here is the current situation going on down here. We have the exhaust literally dumped underneath the passenger door. I don't recommend doing this. It's very choppy, it's very loud, it rattles everything under here. Definitely not enjoyable. We do have the two cats up front still, so it's not a true straight pipe. We got two pipes that go right into one pipe right here, and then it wides out into two tips, so it's not a true dual either. Look who it is! Dude, this thing is insane. Yeah, this thing definitely makes a statement. Not every day you see a Gladi with the 42s, right?
40. Take it easy.
Okay, my bad. Got a little ahead of myself there. My bad. Not yet. Same guy who installed all of this bass right here, all the speakers, this whole sound system, was the same dude that installed Eminem's and Dr. Dre's sound systems in their cars as well. Just talked to him about installing 212s under the back seat in my Silverado. I like bass that like you hear from 3 blocks away. That's just me. All right, so on the trailer brake controller, there's a white clip right here that gets pulled back, and there's a little button there. We press that guy. This thing should slide right out. What is the deal? Oh. Gosh, okay, well, at least it's out. And then it should just kind of slide right out with the push of that button right there. There you go. Easy does it. A little clip right here, a little red tab. These are the final two. Well, that was pretty easy. 6 bolts, a couple wire harnesses, pretty straightforward stuff. Now, let's put the new one on. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take these fake exhaust tips, or whatever you guys want to call these things right here. These cool tips right here, which aren't actually functional. They're more for decoration, I guess you could say, but. And just like that, one down. Yeah, that's some work. It's also like 90 something degrees out today. We're out here putting in some work. Dude, it is atrociously hot.
Oh, nice, dude. This should go in like so. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, butter. In case you guys are ever wondering where your keyless entry antenna is, that's this guy right here. So that's the receiver to your key fob. I would have never guessed it was right there. But there she is. Jeez. Rob's still feeling the pre-workout. He's beasting that thing on there.
I wonder if I should, if I'm doing it too hard.
Watch the bolt head just snap right off the threads. Boink. Yep, bye-bye.
This big guy?
Yeah, that one right there. It's 17 mil?
Yep. Feels like about 45 foot-pounds.
So obviously that's the muffler.
Meat and potatoes.
Here is the flex pipe, so that's the first part that we're going to be using.
There's some kind of goodness in here.
Oh, this is the exhaust tips. This here will be the grand finale, so we'll save this for later. So yeah, the first component here will be the flex pipe. I have the original clamp that came from the original exhaust. We're going to utilize that right there, tighten that guy down. We'll hook this up with hangers in case we didn't already have the dual tip setup. That's awesome, we're good. Oh boy, maybe some WD-40, eh?
Never.
Oh.
No.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Let's just clamp this thing down. We're gonna use the two 3-inch clamps right here. These go into the extension pipes and into the muffler. Pass that over to you, and then we can lift the muffler up on there. There.
Go this way, this way. And this at the same time.
Okay, so now we're installing the hangers here since this truck needs, you need to add hangers to it since we didn't have that dual tip. We put that like a U-clip in first.
Slides in like this.
Slides right in, and then we have these hangers right here, and all we're gonna do is slide on the rubber insulator.
Okay, so that goes there. Yep. Seems like
It seems a little off.
here.
Yeah, it seems a little off center though.
I mean, there's really nowhere else we can, you know, I mean, it's got to have some room for the isolator. Unless it's
we could probably just twist that.
Unless it's meant to go under the bumper, not through the bumper. This way. So, oh geez. That goes in.
WD-40 makes it a lot easier.
I guess this is all going to be like last minute adjustments to where the tip goes. So should we put the tip on now?
I think put the tip on now. We can adjust from there.
So we can
tighten
take
everything
this
down.
whole side, and then we'll put that side on.
Yeah, a little higher if we can. We got some gap down here. Problem is it's hitting that rubber insulator right there, so can't really go much higher. What? We still have about an inch gap from the bumper to the muffler tip, so. Yeah, it's hitting that. It's hitting the rubber piece right here.
Nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, I know.
Unless we cut these off and we'll just like reposition them.
Yeah, I feel like.
So we'll make new ones.
I feel like these are being kind of useless right now anyway. It seems like this setup was designed for the bumper I had before this without the cutouts, because these rubber insulators right here are supposed to be straight up and down. They're kind of at an angle right now. So it probably isn't exactly how it's designed to be, but
yeah,
I don't know what else to do. I think it's kind of low. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it should actually, if the normal bumper was here, this should be sitting lower behind that, underneath that bumper, then the droop would make sense.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So
because when the rubber piece here was exactly up and down, this was sitting perfectly flush underneath this bumper. So if I had the old bumper still on here, it would sit underneath this perfectly, but
it would be perfect.
Since we're trying to line it up here and fill this gap in, it's kind of throwing everything off. So we might have to make some type of custom bracket system back here, like a custom hanger, have it welded on the pipe to the frame or something like that. I'm having some alignment issues here, so as far as like the height of it, it's off. That side's too low, this side's way too low, and now this side's like kind of shuffled over to the right-hand side. We need this more like to the left, centered up with this cutout in the bumper right here. We're going down to the muffler shop, I guess, tomorrow, but the question is, what's it sound like?
Yep.
Guess we can get that going. So we'll clamp everything down, tighten everything down real good, start it up and see what it sounds like, and we'll make it look a little prettier tomorrow. Alrighty, so the original fake tip things from the bumper are back on, and the muffler pipe here is just kind of dangling off center, kind of off to the side. Now that we have this all set up, I say we pull your Gladiator here now, get that thing hooked up with the Magnaflow exhaust, and then we have ourselves a little two-step battle.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. A Hellcat Durango. I heard you coming from about 2 miles away. That's how I knew you were here.
I made myself heard.
You're here just in time for us to chop off the exhaust from a Gladiator Rubicon. All right, let's scope out this whole stock system you got going on. So what do we got? What is going on up there? It like circles back. You see that?
It's a twirly tube.
A twirly tube. I've never seen that before. You got a cat up there, and then it twirls like a roller coaster. You have two mufflers? Is that what's going on here?
Yep.
Interesting.
Apparently.
All right, let's start chopping. Is it on?
It's on.
Yeah, she's quiet.
She is stealth.
It's a bad time to ask, but do you want some goggles? And just like that, the muffler is out. That's all pretty much one piece, right?
No. Two.
You good? You good, bro?
Oh, straight pipe sound.
Oh, let's do it. Ooh, yeah, dude. Not bad. That's not bad.
I'd totally roll that.
Take it from me though, it's not fun riding around with the exhaust dumped right underneath the front door, dude.
It's just drones.
Oh, the drone sucks. It's so annoying.
Like so.
So the instructions said remove the spare tire to get the exhaust on there easier, but what we're doing instead is removing the hanger bracket. Hopefully that works. We shall see.
Cannot see anything.
Going in blind. All right, is she dialed in?
She's ready.
Different story, like when you're driving it, it's a whole different sound. It's a way different sound.
Want to hear this?
I want to hear yours, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to go from. I get it. That sounds really good though. It sounds like it's got a real like.
Driving.
I know under load, it's always a lot better. It's got a real sporty sound to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I like it. I mean, you know, inside the car, it's not like droney. It's super nice and taken off.
Nice.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds clean. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got it. I got the tail end of it. That was dumb.
A little bit of an all-wheel drive burnout.
Oh my gosh.
That was all-wheel drive.
I've never seen a car just spin in one place like that. That was dumb. Man, come on, Rob. Why are you getting the cops called on us, man? Stop being a goon, dude. You got one black and white. You got two. It was the burnout. That's true.
Tried to do a burnout. Didn't even break the tire loose.
Even your bead locks wouldn't save you from breaking a bead, dude. Try to burn out that thing, dude. On this ground, you're done.
I probably would have flipped, and that would have been good for, you know.
It would have been awesome content, but dude, we got another black and white. Come on, dude.
Oh man.
Quit raising chaos over there, Mikey. Got the whole precinct out here, man. Jeez. This guy pulls up in the Benz. He's security of this area, and he goes, "Hey, just to let you know, the cops called me and let me know." Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, though.
Right. Yeah.
The cops don't call you.
Stealing
no.
Stuff?
What happens then is the cops just come and check it out. They don't make a phone call to you and be like, "Hey, so
he ratted us out.
He ratted us out.
Lied about it.
And then blamed the cops.
And the cops were cool.
Yeah. Well, they're cool. They're super chill. They're like, "Do your thing, guys. We ain't tripping." But nice trucks, by the way.
Yeah.
So to conclude today's video. Mikey, I mean, obviously you're in a league of itself with, you know, the Hellcat. It's gonna take the trophy for the loudest sound for sure. But honestly, pretty impressive what it can do to a 6-cylinder Jeep.
Yeah.
Because it's really tough to get a good sound out of 6 cylinders. I don't know how to explain it on my truck, dude. I'd say it's more throaty than anything else.
Yep.
It's not loud by any means at all. So if you're looking for an exhaust on, I have the 5.3 right here. So if you want something just neighbor friendly, no drone, just sounds super clean. It's there when you want it. If you lay into it, you're on like a stretch of road where you just pedal the metal, you'll hear it really good. You feel more of a tone than sound. Like the loudness isn't really there, but it's just a perfect, like the melody of exhaust. I think it sounds really good. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, super impressive what it can do to a 6-cylinder. I think it takes you being a person to kind of really hear the like the full verbals of it. Yep. But a super clean sound, very sporty, not too aggressive, not too loud, but just real clean.
Easy install. ridiculously
super easy
install.
install. And their instructions are pretty
Almost
good too.
too easy.
It's just clamps.
Yeah.
It's all clamps. And usually, I mean, probably pretty standard to have to cut out your
Yeah.
old exhaust, so it's pretty standard. You need some type
Oh
of
yeah,
like
for sure. I mean,
cut off tool or
You
something.
can actually take these out one piece, but you are
can.
monkeying. You got to take.
But you need to be on a
spare
lift.
tire out.
Exactly.
You're
So if you
monkeying
want
around, it's
exactly,
a lot of
exactly.
work.
So if you want to get
So if
these
you wanna-
exhausts out in one piece, it needs to be up on a lift. That's the only difference really. But cut off tool makes it really easy to do it on the ground, and the rest is just clamped up. Super, super easy. Anyways, that's pretty much all we have for you guys today. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then,
Peace.
Peace.